Well, we set out on a 3-month trip, 90 days, 2,200 hours or something like that. You'd think a trip like that would just last forever, but it's winding down. And I wonder, where did the time go? But then I look at the photographs we made. Wow. We photographed the bristlecone pine trees with star trails over them. In the daytime, we hiked the bristlecones. It was a 4-hour hike, 4 miles, pretty treacherous, pretty difficult, very daunting. I saw the vortex trails in Sedona. I hiked a few of those, the airport vortex and a couple others. Met up with Bob Orso in Covina, California. That was fun to see some of his work. Had a good talk. Went out for dinner that night. It was wonderful. Sedona was just great too. Lots of overlooks, places I could look over. I'm kind of looking forward to getting home and making some prints again. I love to make large format prints of the pictures from our trips. Wow, the Delicate Arch. That was just beautiful. It was freezing cold up there. I stayed up one night photographing star trails over the arch, as well as the sunsets that I did there. There's some of the stars over the arch without any light. There was a couple people from India that wanted to use flashlights to light up the arch and get some different effects. There were 3 actually. What a beautiful time we had getting this lighting done. The fella's wife lit up the arch and I took my pictures just as I like to, some with the light, some without. We saw the saguaro cactuses, starlight over them, the Milky Way above those 200-year-old cactus. Just amazing. It was so peaceful and quiet there among the cactus. And I think of the history and the stars. I look at the stars and I wonder what's going on with that. Look at these cathedrals in the rock. Look at the construction there, the arch, the columns. It just amazes me. This is the Merrimack and Monitor rock formations in the desert, something to see. More of the stars. I like to photograph the stars more and more. Look at all the airplanes going by here. Well, you got to wonder what's going on with that. We stopped at the Wigwam Motel, where everybody stays in these teepees. I came upon a genuine Wild West cattle drive. These fellas were driving the cattle with their horses. It was amazing to me. I've never seen anything like it. We got to visit the petrified forest and look at these trees that are so old, and heard theories about how the land masses broke up and where these trees actually grew in the first place and before they moved here. We got to go to Spider Rock Overlook again. It was a crunchy, frosty, cold morning. Horseshoe Bend in Arizona, phenomenal. I got there twice and did that hike down there to get the sunset. Sunset and moonrise over Lake Powell. What a time that was. My days in Death Valley, my Death Valley days, I had so much fun there. Here's the van parked up alongside some of the mountains in Death Valley. It's the artist palette with a genuine palette of colors. Wow. These trees, I'm very fond of these gnarly old trees with the dunes behind them. There's a 20-minute exposure. Here's the sand dunes first thing in the morning. I blasted across the desert trying to get my shoes full of sand and get some pictures of sand without footprints. And it wasn't all that easy, but I think I managed pretty well. We drove the Grand Escalante staircase from Escalante all the way to Boulder and back. What a trip that was. It's unbelievable. You'd swear you were going to see pterodactyls flying by overhead or something like that. We toured the Grand Canyon. I never saw it so clear as this. You could see right across the canyon. There was hardly any aerial perspective at all. It was crisp and clean. Wow, it was just beautiful. We had so much fun. We bought a national park pass so we could go and see everything for one price, like $90 or something for all the parks. We got to go in the Joshua Tree Forest and see these palms, some rocks with trees just trying to grow out of them. More of these desert palms at sunset. Beautiful. beautiful Joshua trees, unbelievable forests and parks. I had so much fun. I was thinking, where did our time go? Where did these 90 days, these 2,000 some odd hours, where did they go? And I look at the pictures, and then I remember freezing in Monument Valley, getting the star trails, getting up in the early morning and climbing the hill to get this picture of the Mittens at sunrise. I was a little disappointed with the sunrise, but still, you get what you get, and you get what you get. These are the totem poles. I might have liked to see those at sunrise as well, but I'm really struck on the Mittens. I don't know what it is. Some more of the cactus flowers. Now, the cactus flowers here were a little bit past it. Then we got to see the Pueblo. What a place that was. We drove all along the coast. We were into Big Sur. I saw people riding their horses along the beach. It was just like a dream come true. It's unbelievable, the things that we saw. Sunrise with the waves, and Russell making the mussels for me on the beach, eating lunch with a homeless guy on the beach. What are the odds of that happening to you? It was just fantastic. Then we got to see the adobe structures in Taos, New Mexico, this Church of St. Francis. What a place that is. This is a historical place. The Big Skies, this is Big Sky country. I've been in the prairies out west. Then we saw the cactus blooming. Wow, in Big Bend Park, the cactus blooming, and pear blooms here. It was just fantastic. Thanks for visiting Bella's Vistas. Please like and subscribe. Come back soon.